Welcome to another video on inventory management. In this video, we will look at some of the calculations of inventory. So the problem at hand is a distribution center experiences an average weekly demand of 50 units for one of its items. The product is valued at $650 per unit. Average inbound shipments from the factory warehouse average 350 units. Average lead time, including ordering delays and transit time, is 2 weeks. The distribution center operates 52 weeks per year. It carries a 1 week supply of inventory as safety stock and no anticipation inventory. Find the following. What is the average aggregate inventory value being held by the distribution center? How many weeks of supply are held? What are annual sales? What is inventory turnover? What type of inventory, cycle, safety stock or pipeline is the best target for inventory reduction? So let us first note down what all information has been provided to us. So I have noted here the information that has been provided to us. Let us understand this information in a pictorial format so that it is easy to understand. So what we have been given is that average weekly demand at the distribution center is 50 units per week. The product value is $650 per unit. The inbound shipment amount is, or lot size is 350 units. And average lead time, including ordering delays and transit time, is 2 weeks. Safety stock is equal to 1 week of supply and anticipation inventory is none. So first we have to find out what is the average aggregate inventory value. So the average aggregate inventory value is equal to the sum of the cycle stock, the safety stock, the anticipation inventory and the pipeline inventory. So let us first find out the value of each one of these, and then when we sum it up, we'll get the average aggregate inventory value. Now cycle stock is equal to the lot size divided by 2, because this is the average cycle stock. So lot size here is 350 divided by 2, which is equal to 175 units. Now we need to find out the value, because this is average aggregate inventory value. So we need to convert these units in terms of dollars. Now we have been given that each unit has a value of $650. So the value here will be equal to 175 multiplied by 650, which is equal to $113,750. Now next we'll find out the safety stock. Now we have been given that the safety stock is equal to 1 week of supply. That means the amount of inventory that is required to fulfill 1 week of supply. Now 1 week of supply means 1 week of demand, whatever the customer is looking for, whatever is the demand rate. So in this case, this is 50 units and the value will be 50 multiplied by $650, which is equal to 32,500. Next is anticipation inventory, which is given as nil or none. Next is pipeline inventory. So let's find out the pipeline inventory. So pipeline inventory is equal to the usage rate of the item, that means demand that is there, multiplied by the lead time for transportation. So basically, if your per week demand is 50 units and it takes 2 weeks for you to transport, then you will order 50 into 2, that is 100 units. So this will be equal to 50 multiplied by 2, because demand is 50 and it takes 2 weeks for transport. This is equal to 100 units. Now value is equal to 100 multiplied by 650, which is equal to $65000. So now the average aggregate inventory value will be equal to $113,750 plus $32,500 plus $65,000, which is equal to $211,250. So this is your average aggregate inventory value. Let us note this down here. So $211,250. Now next we have to find out the weeks of supply, annual sales and inventory turnover. So let us do that. So weeks of supply is calculated as average aggregate inventory value divided by weekly sales. So basically, how much is the inventory that you have and what is the demand that is there every week. So that way you can find out for how many weeks will this inventory last if you do not get any more supplies. So this is equal to $211,250 divided by the weekly sales at cost, which is 50 units multiplied by $650. So this is equal to $211,250 divided by 32500, and this is equal to 6.5 weeks. So 6.5 weeks is the value of inventory that you are carrying. Now next is annual sales. So annual sales is the amount of selling that you're doing per year. Now we have been given that there are 52 weeks that the DC is operating, and each week there is a demand of 50 units. So the yearly demand will be 50 units multiplied by 52 weeks. Now we have to find the value of this much inventory. So multiplied by $650 because each unit is valued at $650. So this will be equal to $169,000 per year. So this is the annual sales of this product. Now next we have to find out the inventory turnover. So inventory turnover is annual sales at cost, which is also known as cost of goods sold, divided by the average aggregate inventory value. So basically trying to find out how many times is the inventory being turned over in a year. Now we have been given annual sales as this amount here. So this is equal to 169,000 divided by the average aggregate inventory value, which is this amount here. So 211,250. So this will come out to 8. So what this means, that the inventory is being turned over 8 times per year. So now look at the third part, which is what type of inventory, cycle, safety stock or pipeline is the best target for inventory reduction. So based on what we have seen, seems like the cycle inventory which is valued at $113,750 is the largest component of the average aggregate inventory value, and thus this is the best option for inventory reduction.